happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Hey everybody.
Y'all know what this is here. This Bush.
I'm Lisa Lou.
And this is what's shaking with the bushes. Alright, so we can jump right into it. We're gonna go straight to Galatians 5:22 and 23. Read. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. I was close.
Yeah.
Against such there is no law.
But the fruit that the Spirit produces in a person's life is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There is no law against these kind of things. Amen to that.
Yep.
All right, so first off, make sure that y'all hit the notification bell and subscribe to this channel on YouTube and follow What's Shaking with the Bushes on all listening platforms.
Y'all heard the lady. Also, don't forget, please, but please don't forget to go get that merch.
Yep.
And go run up bush with a brush.
Yep, the link is in our bio on Instagram and Facebook to get everywhere you need to go. It's straightforward.
Greatly appreciated.
Okay, so first of all, this episode is basically about Clark Kent versus Superman.
Or like, if you're not a Superman fan, Spider-Man versus
Mary Jane.
No, Peter Parker.
Oh, well, yeah, and Mary Jane. I tripped. Oops, my bad.
Peter
I
Parker.
ain't even go there deep into the story. It was confusing when I researched it. Like, I don't know what happened, but I guess we gonna talk about the week.
Yeah, we're just gonna get into the week first before we get into the topic. So, what happened this week anyway?
It was the last week of school. Thank you, Jesus.
That's right.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. You still gotta go to some school though, but it's cool. Whatever.
Can't get a break.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Damn.
Help us, Lord. But they went to Six Flags last week. I think Wednesday or Thursday or something. And our youngest did the exact opposite of what he was told to do. Like, common sense just gone. I don't know what happened. First, he gets there, and he texts me. He's talking about he called. And he said that basically he lost $10 in the vending machine because he paid for the soda. He heard the soda drop, but there was no soda available for him to get. So I'm just like, first off, how did you spend $10? Like, what, you did that on purpose?
He was at Six Flags, first of all, so that's how that happened.
So
when you at Six Flags, you automatically gonna spend triple, maybe
$50 million on snacks.
So that's Six Flags in a nutshell. So
yeah.
that's that.
I'm like, how did you spend $10 on a soda? I didn't know how much it cost. Why did you purchase something you don't know the price of, man? Even rich people check the price. Come on.
They check the price somewhat.
They know
can't
they
really
can afford it.
see the truth. We can't even speak on rich people things because we ain't got rich people things. We check the price on everything.
We do. Well, I feel like white people check the price.
Not even white people. We can't even say white people. It could be some black people that's out here rich, and they probably check the prices on everything.
Yeah, that's how they stay rich.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Shoot, ain't nobody got time.
Only the stupid people don't check prices on stuff. I'm going here and just buy everything. I ain't gonna check the price on it.
Just ball out.
Okay.
Then he calls me later in the afternoon. I think I got motion sickness.
How?
I'm like, son, did you eat before you got on the rides? Yeah. Didn't I tell you don't eat before you get on the rides? Like, we went over this. You eat after the rides. But you know what? I digress from that. I'm just like whatever.
He don't. Like I told him, I always say this. She don't like me saying it, but the titty got to come out his mouth. In retrospect, it's like an horrible example, but that's the best example that I got.
I guess.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can release. If you let go, you gotta let him fall on his face.
Clearly, he wants to.
Exactly. So
if
let
you
him.
give somebody rules and they want to test the rules and see, let me see why she said don't do it.
Hey,
so you
listen. They ain't nothing. I think you said you was there too, sitting right there when he was like, "Yeah, I ain't want to get into a fight, or altercation with these one dudes because they said something when they walked past us." But I thought about it, like, yeah, ain't nobody gonna come out here and pick me up. You damn right.
So,
I'm not. You gonna have to figure a way out home.
Call your daddy.
And it's in hours that we at work. Even if it wasn't hours at work.
We ain't doing it.
I'm not doing it.
You know the rules and how to carry yourself. Like, the people just, they got all the sense of the world. They just choose not to use it. And speaking of that, we ain't even touched on this last week about our trip to Wendy's that morning.
Oh,
and she tried to get us. They tried to pull a fast one.
Whoa, people. Listen, all right, so first of all, let's get this understanding. 2 and 3. Mm-hmm. Say it again. 2, 3. Okay?
Okay.
One more time for the people in the back. 2, 3. Now, we understood the premise of 2 and 3. Do those sound the same?
Like, even a little bit? No.
Sit on that. So we in Wendy's line. It's morning time. Me and the wife was like, hey, let's go to Wendy's get, one of them old chicken biscuits. I know people say, fast food is not good food. Do we understand that?
But them honey butter chicken biscuits be fire.
Yeah. So we was like, bump that. Let's go get it because the boy ain't with us. So we pulls up. We waiting in line for like 5 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. First of all, you can get to the doggone line. So my thing is, how in the world is this fast food and we still gotta wait 30 minutes to even get to the doggone
like y'all just
box.
selling breakfast sandwiches and potato wedges and juice. Like
juice
it ain't
and coffee.
that deep.
So get to the thing. She asked us, I said, I want 2 number, what was that?
3?
I think they
4, something like that.
One of them numbers, right? 2 was the first number. I said 2 number, we're gonna just say the hell of it. Number 3s. 2 number 3. Right? Boom. She said the total. I forgot what the total was.
The total was like $20 and some change, or $21 and something.
Right.
Now.
So we get up to the thing, and she hit me with that. And I was like, what?
Right, because she didn't give us the total at the
No, she didn't. That's why I was confused.
And we sitting there, mind you, each combo costs like, let's say, $6.53 or something. Okay. If you round it up and just say 7 plus 7, that's $14, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we grown. We don't go and purchase something we know we can't afford.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying we couldn't afford that, but still, ain't nobody finna overcharge us. So she tells us the price, and we looking at each other like, how much tax is that? Why did it go from $14 to $20-some? And she tried to be slick and explain like, this equals this plus this amount of tax. You already at $18 right there. Well, where the extra $3 come from?
Right.
Like that's the math ain't mathing.
Right. So we get up to the thing, and dude was like, yeah, y'all ordered 3 of them. Oh, no, fam. She gave me the thing. I said, oh, no. It got 3 on here. I said 2. So we gets up to the other line, the other part.
Yeah, to get the food and whatnot.
To get the food. I tell him, yo, this ain't right. I needed 2. So give me my money back. Dude like, oh, okay, hold on for a minute. So they had the window open, and then I guess because they got mad because somebody messed up back there, she messed up, they gonna close the window on me. Like they wanted me to hear the conversation about.
But we heard they ended up moving her. Like, you go and do this, and somebody else is going to basically take orders or whatever.
Yep.
Because she fucked up.
You gonna tell me that then she tried to swim up and down and argue with me about it.
Like, we know how to count, ma'am. Don't do that. It's too early. But yeah, that's the people don't have common sense.
That sense is not common. You can't fabricate something that you don't want to. You can't fabricate common sense. You gotta have it or don't.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So yeah, y'all better keep yourselves together out here if y'all work with the public. Anyway, okay, so this episode was inspired by a poll shared by Clarence and Yolanda Lewis. They have a live stream every Sunday night with DJ C Sharp in the basement. It's on Twitch. And also go and purchase their book, The Rhythm of Love.
Oh, she did that. You see, if y'all on tube, I'm up. You know what I'm saying?
It's called The Rhythm of Love. 25 things that 25 years of marriage taught us.
If you're on the tube, you can see I put the book up there.
Yep, it's available for purchase on Amazon and CYLentertainment.com. I'm gonna put the links in the description for y'all.
Ain't we some good friends on the internet?
They good for us. They
I'm
be
just
plugging,
saying.
you know
I'm
what
just saying.
They got some internet friends.
Yeah, we got some internet friends that actually some internet friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Listen, hold on. This word get real sticky. All right, so we did that, right? But y'all can't share.
They ain't sharing nothing.
Share it. Put it on your page too. You know, just, hey, let me just bloop, sprinkle some salt and pepper on there.
Yeah, we got followers
Season
and we're
it.
not getting the same amount of shares, likes, or anything as those followers. I kid you. Listen, I'm selling pickles. We'd have made more money selling pickles in one weekend than we have with this damn podcast and YouTube. So y'all
got to tighten up.
I mean, come on.
Y'all out here loose leafing. We see what's going on. Y'all really, this is how we doing it. Y'all petty is the hell, boy. The internet is petty as the hell. People on the internet is petty as hell. People on the internet is not what they are in real life.
Hello. Just speaking facts.
So,
that's what we see, the observations.
Yeah, the people that's real in real life are the real ones that's on the internet that's really like, you know what I'm saying, sharing stuff, commenting, subscribing.
We got one or two people that comment. They are top fans.
You know what I'm saying? We had some, but then they fell off. We still consistency.
Yeah.
Let that soak in your brain.
We're still being consistent.
Nah, you heard what I said.
You said.
I said with consistency to being consistent. Y'all heard what I said.
Okay.
I said what I said. If you don't like it, don't listen.
They gonna listen anyway.
I know. Well, give me a thumb up then. If you're gonna listen, do something with your fingers.
Hey.
You scroll to it, just press the button, ding, thumb up, and then keep moving. Because you ain't gonna listen to the whole thing anyway.
You sure right. Ain't no way.
All right, then.
Way. But anyway.
We can still get y'all consistency. I'm sorry.
We can't get off topic.
I'm sorry. I mean, I ain't mean to vent because, you know what I'm saying, Clarence and Yolanda, y'all love yous. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like older aunties and uncles.
We thank y'all so much. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all
but
don't even know.
That triggers something. Okay, so people don't be listening. And people don't pay attention. And it's like they're difficult. Golly!
It's not.
Anyway, let's continue.
So, they played a clip last Sunday of someone basically explaining the relationship of Lois Lane, Superman, and Clark Kent. Mm-hmm. As you know, Clark Kent and Superman is the same person.
That was like there was more of a poll they were doing. You know what I'm saying? That's like the verdict thing they do at the end.
Yeah, but they had to play the clip of the explanation before they did the poll.
All right.
So, in the clip, it was said, I'm not going to quote it, but it was said that Clark Kent is the good guy, being emotionally available, vulnerable, and just being, accommodating and whatnot. Lois Lane isn't attracted to Clark. She's attracted to Superman, who is exciting, but is the total opposite of Clark Kent. Mm. Okay, he gets her into danger and all this shit.
So you basically saying, I'm finna, excuse my language, people, but I gotta say it how I gotta say it. I gotta give it to you how I give it to you, right? If I think about it, it won't be authentic. So, with that being said, real nigga versus fake nigga.
No, I thought it was a real nigga versus a hoe nigga.
Yeah, there was a hoe nigga and a real nigga. So Superman is the real nigga, and Clark Kent is the hoe nigga. That's bull. So
we don't necessarily believe in any of this stuff.
Yeah, right. But the streets talk.
Yeah.
So that's how the streets classify people.
So when she gets with Superman, she wants Superman to be Clark Kent, basically.
She wants Superman to turn into a whole nigga.
So someone in the chat, that's the part I laughed so hard at. Someone in the chat that night commented that Lois Lane was toxic.
She remind me of a situation with real life celebrities.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that one today a little bit. All right, we're gonna the real life celebrities.
That confirmed this topic here, Jack. Like, oh my God. So on cancel courts.
We just stumbled upon it. I mean, literally.
The shit's hilarious.
On the tube.
Yep, it's cancel court.
Where we at?
The network is called Defiant Digital.
Yeah.
They talked about Will and Jada.
Mm-hmm.
And how Jada really wanted to be with Tupac.
Yup.
Will actually wanted to be with some other chick, but that didn't work out.
Nope.
They had a baby, so he doubled back and went back for Jada.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he really wanted Jada in the beginning anyway. He was kind of like smitten over her or whatnot.
But like I say, I guess people say Will Smith's the whole nigga. Continue.
And Tupac was the real nigga, aka Thug Life.
Yep.
R.I.P.
Tatted on the stomach.
If he's really dead, you know, they keep saying it. He's still alive.
Let's move on from that mystery.
But anyway, they were trying to say whether or not her show, Red Table Talk, should have got canceled because of how toxic the show got and how she basically put all their business out there between her and Will. Like, it's cool if you know what I'm saying, everybody got an open relationship or whatever. That's what y'all do. But to go on Table Talk and embarrass the hell out of this man the way that she did.
Yep.
Because she went and messed with August Alsina. I guess her version of a real nigga, even though he was like mad younger than her.
Yeah.
But August he ain't that either. But so it's like, is that toxic? Like, do you think that women's expectations are unrealistic?
I think it is. They want something that they imagine, and they try to put back to like the Superman and Clark Kent thing, right? Mm-hmm. Lois Lane wanted Superman, but she wanted him as a Clark Kent. So that means basically she wanted him to downgrade everything, change who he is,
turn his super off,
be more emotional instead of being more protective.
But like technically, was he putting her in those like dangerous situations, or did she choose to be in those dangerous situations?
Choices are choices. So I think she chose to be in those situations as a damsel in distress type situation. And then I think how the comic book's written too also. Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't really a follower of Superman and things like that. I don't know how deep it goes. But I'm guessing that she put herself in situations and he put her in situations.
But she could have chose not to be.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Mary Jane was his girlfriend. But she knew about him being Spider-Man and Peter Parker at the same time. I don't know if Superman and you know what I'm saying. Y'all can comment down below if you're listening.
Help us clarify.
Yeah, with that part. But if you made it this far, so just clarify their situations with that. If Superman and Clark Kent, this Lois Lane, was they the same person? And the same thing with Spider-Man and Peter Parker. They the same person, but did Mary Jane know about that? I mean, how did she know about it? And was it the same? You know what I'm saying? And also, a quick question too, if y'all listening. Do you think DC and Marvel collabed with the same characters and just renamed them? Think about it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man and Superman have the same colors. Red, white, blue. One, they pretty much have the same powers. just changed around. They beams, web, projectiles, okay?
Okay.
Speed, strength, spider sense, tingling. That's my agility. Oh, Superman had agility, but he was weird with his. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't.
Superman had ice. He can blow out his breath. But Spider-Man, I'm trying to think of his other stuff. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but let's carry on.
Leave a comment on that. Help us out.
So, but yeah, like I say, I think the woman with those situations, was the toxic one. Like,
Okay.
I think she wanted something that she can't have, so she's going to try to make somebody something that she wants.
And the crazy part about it is, like, what she wanted was there. It just wasn't in the package that she wanted it in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of women have tendencies to want to just change what is in her face to something else. And that's not how it's supposed to work.
So, like, for a quick example, what did you expect me to be? Did you want me to be a little Superman? Do you see me as Superman or Clark Kent?
In the beginning?
Yep.
In the beginning, like, after describing them, I would say, I want to say Superman, because your Clark Kent didn't come out until later. Like, I had to bring that out of you. Like, I feel like guys need to know that there's a safe space for them to be Clark Kent.
But where is that safe space?
Like, you have to be, you can't be with a toxic woman, basically. Like, you can't basically be vulnerable and whatnot, emotionally available to somebody that's going to use that for something that's not for your good.
But what happened if that, come from a male perspective, feels like that toxic woman can make you a stronger man?
Like, how? Like, what do you mean by
Meaning
toxic?
that the controlness.
Like the woman being controlling?
Yeah, making more of the decisions, making you feel like that you made the decisions. You know what I mean? Like, say for an example, it's small. Something to eat, right? I'm
Okay.
like, you asked me, I don't know what we want to eat for real. But I'm like, and then you like, okay, well, I'm with whatever you want. So I say Chinese food. And you're like, well,
I don't want Chinese.
I don't. Okay, boom. So I say, okay, what about American? We had that last week. I'm like, all right. And I think of pizza. You're like, it gets me gas. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Then after I named everything, you're like, well, Chinese do sound good. Let's go for that. But then I just goddamn said this earlier.
That sounds like...
You see what I'm saying? That type of manipulation.
Like a difficult person. They're just difficult and indecisive. I wouldn't say that that's toxic.
Okay.
Like,
what about, all right, putting your business out there then? Let's go back to Will and Jada.
Okay.
Okay. The red table was in their house.
Facts.
Okay. And that was stuff that she could have kept herself, basically.
Airing out dirty laundry that shouldn't have been aired.
Exactly. Because he
toxic.
never really put nothing out there that
Basically,
he did to her.
The stuff that's supposed to be behind closed doors is supposed to stay behind closed doors.
And you telling, in front of your daughter and your mama.
Because they was monetizing off of that shit. That's why. And Will, I feel like he had his own thing. This man has done all types of acting gigs and different types of roles.
But she have too.
In it. And she have, but I feel like maybe it wasn't the same level as success as Will's was. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know who Jada Pinkett Smith is. We all know. But everybody know who Will Smith is. You know what I'm saying?
Will was different. He was more like educational compared to street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was
Education's mind frame than street mind.
Yep. And I think Jada maybe just needed something to boost her ego.
She was more street minded.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was more street, and them two worlds. She was trying to push him to be something different, probably.
Right, like when she.
Like they used the example on how what they said his son made the song.
Oh, the Icon.
And then he came back on it with the remake of it, and it looked like perfect example. Cisco, the thong song.
Oh, basically how you working with somebody different can make you look different just because you working with them.
The thong song, boom. And then he come back with the Wild Wild West. That song.
Okay.
You see, go look at the videos and this.
Basically, being or collaborating and working with somebody can get you brownie points, I guess.
Or make you look different.
Look different than what you really are.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean...
That's like... What song? Somebody did a song. DMX did a song with Will Smith.
What you really... No, he did. That was Cisco.
It was somebody... It was another rapper. It was a rapper that did a song with Will Smith. I think. I know Cisco. It was somebody else that did a song with Will Smith. Yeah,
I can't remember because I wasn't a follower of Will Smith's music like that.
Me neither. Either.
I'm still like stuck on Summertime.
Yeah, we gonna move on. Okay.
But
so you saw me more as a. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel like it was toxic on Jada's part, just because it's like you don't air your significant other's dirty laundry out like that, and then embarrass the shit. Like if y'all have an agreement together, that's y'all agreement. Period. But that's not something that had to be broadcasted. She made him look like a bitch a little bit.
So you think she wanted Clark Kent and Superman through Will Smith?
Yeah, she wanted Will Smith to be more.
So
Superman.
when he slapped old boy Chris, you think that was her manipulating the situation to make him the Superman?
It could have been. I feel like Will was so smitten over that woman that he would do anything. And
so you playing both sides then for her?
Yeah, and it's
he couldn't do it.
Yeah, it kind of went overboard.
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't have to do that. Like Jada know that if she got alopecia, okay, so what? Embrace that shit. You know what I'm saying? She did always wear short hair.
It's difficult though. Something, you know what I'm saying? If you got a certain situation, you know what I'm saying, illness, you know what I'm saying, certain people, you know what I'm saying, you get sensitive about it. Yeah. If you still know, you know, but if you don't really want everybody to talk about that and you ain't really comfortable still with it, still struggling mentally with it, I can get it.
Yeah. So do you think him slapping Chris Rock was necessary?
That like he said in that council court, we forgot all the celebrities that got Oscars that night.
They took all the attention off that shit. Like if Will sat there and he snicked, because it was a funny joke. It wasn't like fall out funny, but I snickered at it and he snickered at it, and I guess he felt bad, so he goes up there and slaps the shit out of Chris Rock because it's like, oh, I reacted wrong. Cause
my wife was over there.
He could have
biting her bottom lip.
Yeah, it was funny.
She was mad.
And he ain't have to fall out laughing, but he could have just grabbed her head or something like, are you okay? And let her just be frustrated in that moment. But don't embarrass every fucking body. And you taking attention off of, that was a big ass night. Like it was a lot of black people in spaces that ain't never been in those spaces before. But anyway.
We're done with that.
Do you think it's in our nature for women to want to change a man to what they want them to be? Or do you feel like we're supposed to just bring out the best in that man? Because other people will see like, oh, it change.
Both. It's still, at the end of the day, it's still upon the woman or the man, right? Mm-hmm. Say for us, for example. You don't want to try to change me because I'm not who you fell in love with or fall in love with as a person. But you'll want to try to, I feel like, bring out the positive and try to fix the negative.
Whatever you adjust want to be fixed.
Yes. Okay. Or I feel like fix what I feel like can better you. Even though you might not see it, I see it. Because I'm looking from a different point of view than what you're used to.
All right.
I'm looking at it from my perspective on what I would like to see happen or what will make you better. Just
basically, both of us are supposed to improve each other.
Instead of always, oh, well, I'm pointing out your flaws. Okay, yeah, I point out the flaws, but apparently I'm pointing out the flaws because it's something that need to be corrected.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to point out the positives and say, oh, you're doing a great thing. But it's hard to, but one thing it is hard to say those positive things at the same time.
It is?
Sometimes it is.
I guess. I don't know.
Sometimes it's hard to say positive. Negative comes off so easy because we're surrounded by it all the time.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's hard to think positive and say positive things because you're surrounded by negative.
That's a fact.
So that's why I feel like with the relationship, a woman should, or a man, both parties should be able to push forward the strengths, make the strengths stronger, and the negatives weaker, or fix them, or make them better. Instead, so it won't be, everybody's not perfect, but knock the damn edges off. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're playing with a knife, right? You know, sometimes when you sword fighting, or when they have sword fights in the movies or whatever, you don't really know, but the blades, when they make impacts, they leave chips. They chips into the blades. So
basically, like iron's supposed to sharpen iron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see
like
that.
I'm your stone and you're the blade. Okay, so I'm sharpening you. Same with me. I'm a blade and you're a stone and you're sharpening me.
Gotcha. I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah.
That's how I feel like things should happen. But most of the time, people be stuck in their ways. They don't want to change nothing. So that's where it gets real difficult and hard for relationships to constantly grow and work because they gotta be for both parties, not just one person. Oh well, I'm not doing this anymore.
Want you to
or
change.
I'm
I'm
this, but I'm gonna stay this way. I'm gonna do this for you, but I'm gonna keep this.
Okay.
Instead of like for example, like say, you know, I'm gonna change. This is whatever. This is stupid. This is just something random. I'm gonna change the way I put my clothes on, but I'm gonna keep my coordination. It was just randomly stupid. It just popped in my head. That was stupid as an example, but that's you see what I'm saying?
Basically, change is necessary.
Instead of changing the whole ensemble,
yeah,
you're gonna keep your kid clothes, but you're gonna stay in the kid section, but you're gonna try to make adult colors. Let that soak in. You're in the kids section. You're a grown woman now. Or
still shopping in the junior department.
Boom! But you're trying to make it look like it's grown people. Like of your age, but you're still in the junior section. Get out that section and go to the grown woman section where you need to be.
I kind of like that analogy, though. Like, I do.
Same for men. Get out the young men section or the boys section.
Like, if you're 35 and up, you're done. You have to go to the men's side.
That's like, listen, that's like changing over the season of clothing, right? Your mindset is still stuck in the 90s. I mean, I'm wearing tall tees and jabots. But you have children now.
Like
so you can't wear that.
Ladies, we got to take the low-rise pants off. We can't let the thongs show at the top no more.
Yep.
It's funny. You can't take off that glitter lotion. Oh my God.
So them type of analogies, I think is the best. That's what I'm saying with relationship. Why it'd be difficult for some to grow and some not to grow.
If you don't grow, the relationship gonna be fucked up.
If you don't communicate,
yeah,
that's the main thing. Like you can't just be thinking that this person know what you're thinking. You can't be just like not saying nothing and then thinking the other person. You got to communicate. That's the whole key of everything. And if you communicate it enough, apparently, or hopefully, the other party will be like, oh, okay, I see that flaw. Maybe I can try to work on it instead of just saying, I hear you. And 20 minutes later, boom, did it right again, or did something around that same thing. You're like, what the fuck we just talked about? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So.
Well,
That's why I feel like it just gotta. What's I'm looking for? You gotta have each other back. Like they say, behind every strong man, there's a strong woman.
Yep, that's a fact.
Because I mean, yeah, men can go out here and get it on their own because the world's revolved around men, made by men. But it takes a woman to organize and see the bigger future. Because we, as men, just thinking, okay, right then, right down, point A, point B. Women thinking all the way the whole alphabet. I'm realizing that, but their mind don't know how to put them in files and say, okay, let me take care of this and then put that back. Because I took care of that. It's done. They take care of this. Let me take care of that. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to take care of that. Then I'm going to put this back. Then put that back. Sooner or later. What? Am I wrong?
I didn't say.
I'm asking. I'm just.
No, I didn't say you were
them
wrong.
analogies I'm throwing out there,
Yeah, but yeah, we finna veer off the subject.
Right.
We're just still on the subject. We didn't get too far, but y'all make sure y'all follow this show on YouTube, this whole channel. Hit the subscribe button. Follow What's Shaking with the Bushes on our listening platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, man.
Do all of that. Share it on Instagram.
Please, Jesus.
At them bushes. Follow.
Do we have to put a hashtag share? Let's start a hashtag share.
We got to do something.
Hashtag share. Because people hard head make a soft ass. That's my old dude used to tell me all the time.
My mom used to say that too.
Damn.
And if you're in the St. Louis area,
hey,
hit a bush with a brush.
Come on, fam. I'm outside. It's
Yeah.
getting hot outside. So, hey, I paint fences too.
Paint everything.
I paint everything dealing with silver outside of your house. I'm not doing that. I'm not painting your outside of your house. I might paint your garage door. You know what I'm saying? I might paint, like, you know what I'm saying, the poles that's holding up your front porch or something. But I'm not painting your house. So you can forget that noise because I'm not getting up on no ladder, no scaffold, none of that. If it ain't on the ground, I can't get it down. Ooh, little bars right there. So, yeah, also, my old lady doing pickles.
Get y'all some
in the
pickles.
St. Louis area.
Yep.
They.
I'm doing a little sweet and spicy and sweet hot.
That's it.
That's it right now. I'm not doing too much.
Don't ask. Don't ask
So,
for no extra. Don't ask me to put don't ask her to put no extra nothing. Don't change no recipe. Don't be trying to be like, oh, put this on here, put that on here, take this off, do this, do. We like it, but we don't.
Get somebody else to do it. How about
If you want, listen, nope, not even that. Do it yourself.
Let's get somebody else to do. Exactly. I'm not
we
doing
got
it.
what we got going on.
Shoot, we finna get up out of here, y'all. So, hope y'all enjoyed.
Oh, we finna go.
Yeah.
All right, then. Deuces.
Later.